Hey guys, we're back. I hope you're enjoying the songs so far. I'm really excited about them. The cool thing about the songs that you've heard, except for Hitchhiker, are that they're brand new, and I have a brand new Kickstarter that if you like the songs that you're hearing, please help me record them, and you can just search my name, Danni Rosner, and the Kickstarter will come up, Danni Rosner Kickstarter, etc., etc. Okay, I'm going to sing now. This is another new one. It's called Need a Little Country.
Morning coffee, staring at the ceiling, wondering if today the phone will ring. No one to turn to, I can only imagine being forced to live out on the street. Nowhere to go, rent's overdue, no money to pay. I've been on the run, I'm hiding from all my mistakes. I need a little country and something to believe in, 'cause the dreams I have are dying, I keep on living. The road is wide open and it's calling my name, but my heart has nothing left, I can't keep on giving. I need a little country. Clock is ticking and I'm losing my mind. Some direction, it would be nice. I ain't lying, but I feel like crying, help me to find my place in this crazy life. Got nothing left, I've realized I need a little country and something to believe in, 'cause the dreams I have are dying, I keep on living. The road is wide open and it's calling my name, but my heart has nothing left, I can't keep on giving. I need a little country. Sometimes I'm fragile and overwhelmed, feeling empty inside and desperate for a change. Too late to start over, but I know I've gotta try. I need a plan, 'cause I'm gonna make it work this time. I need a little country and something to believe in, 'cause the dreams I have are dying, I keep on living. The road is wide open, it's mine for the taking, but my heart has nothing left, I can't keep on giving. Time to leave it all behind, find what I'm seeking. I need a little country.
Thank you. I'm gonna head over to the piano. I hope you guys can see me. Yes? All right, I'm gonna keep on going. This is my last one for you. This is another brand new one. Again, my name's Danni Rosner. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the new songs. And find me, tweet at me, say hi. I'm all over the place, and I will respond. This song is called Nothing, and it's a pretty private song, but it's a conversation that I had with someone, and it was got to bring down the mood because we were just super happy. So that's what I'm all about. I'm kidding.
Child, I think it's time for some honesty. It's always been hard between you and me. Can't say I'm not afraid of what I'll hear you say, 'cause I played it out in my head, and every single time you said nothing, left me hanging on the line, like I told you someone died, silent in your pride. You said nothing. Straight, I know it's a little late, but I've fallen hard in love with a man I know you won't approve of. And I'm sorry that I lied. Please don't make me cry. I hate that you feel this way. Can't believe I'm hearing you say I'm nothing, that I was never good enough. You finally given up. I've lost all of your trust, that I am nothing, and I should be ashamed. I scarred our family name. Don't ever call again, 'cause I am nothing. Before you hang up, I want you to know I'm still your little girl, and I love you even though you said I'm nothing. I was never good enough. You've finally given up. I've lost all of your trust. I wish you would just said nothing, left me hanging on the line, like I told you someone died, silent in your pride. And I should have just said nothing.
That's it. Thanks so much for listening. Appreciate it.
Hey, JW is back in the house. I tell you, AITP Online Internet Music Festival 2013 is rocking, and we're having so much fun. And now I want to introduce another person that's been here from day one and helping us out, Jeff Fasano. We won't use the word world famous or infamous artist or legendary artist. I'm just going to say one of the top photographers in the United States. He's got a lot of featured articles. As a matter of fact, M Magazine got a featured article right here. Music and Musicians Magazine. We talked about this yesterday. We talk about this today. Jeff's been featured in so many magazines. He's filmed the CMA Awards, the Grammys. What else have you done?
Yikes. Broadway.
Broadway. Whoa. Broadway.
You weren't ready for that one.
No, I wasn't ready for Broadway.
Yeah, I've shot a couple of Broadway shows in London. A lot of different things. A lot of CD covers, many things, many magazines.
So tell me, when did you start? When did you decide that photography was going to be your love and passion for the rest of your life and just go full time?
When I turned 40.
Is that like a life crisis moment for you?
It was. I was dating a woman a whole bunch of years ago. She turned to me and said, "Jeff, you hate your life, you hate your job. The only time you're ever happy is when you're with me and you have that camera in your hand."
And you take some pretty awesome pictures, huh?
Thanks.
Well, I tell you, Jeff's been our artist behind the scenes, our photography artist. I call him an artist because photography is also an art form. He's been the photographer for all the interviews. He's been the photographer for all the artists that are performing here at Village Studios. He's fast and just I'm tongue-tied when I can't say the right words because we already talked about we don't want to kill him off while we're here. But you've got something special, and this is really cool. Everybody who's listening, Artisan to Plus, it's time to sit up in your chair and say, whoa, wait a minute. Jeff's got something that he wants to tell you about.
Well, I mentioned Broadway to you and to everyone else, and I was in 2008. I was documenting the making a legendary play called Cat on the Hot Tin Roof on Broadway in New York City, with an all African American cast, and it changed the face of Broadway. I did that for 6 months. The day after it finished, a young gentleman called me and said, "I love your work, dude, and I want to work with you, and all I have is $500. I hadn't done a $500 photo shoot in many years. So I stopped. I said, "I'll call you back." Called him back about 15 minutes later. I said, "I'll give you the 2 to 3 hours." I was living in New York City at the time, in Central Park. He said, "Dude, I'll do that." That was the very first photo shoot, and a photo shoot that I've been doing since 2008, called my Indie Artist Photo Shoot.
Wow. And how many indie artists do you think you shot?
Jeez. 2008 is 2013, almost the end of 2013. Wow. And a bunch of those indie artists who chose to do my $500 shoot have gone on to be pretty big artists. If everybody out there knows the actress Leighton Meester, she did one of my $500 indie artist photo shoots. Wow. So, and she's gone on to be a major star. The reason why I do this is I love music. I shoot a lot of music. I shoot a lot of celebrities. But the main thing is my deep love for music. I'm an indie artist. And the reason why I do this is because we all need help. We all really need guidance and support and some help when we're starting out. And we all, when we start out, have a limited budget. We have to budget our money accordingly to do what we love, to do what we want to do. And when the gentleman, Anthony Dini, called me, I said, how can I help him? How can I be of service to the indie artist? So I just came up with this. He's the one who came up with the number. The number is stuck since 2008. It helps a lot of young, maybe young's not the best word.
It helps every independent artist get a foot up.
No matter who you are.
It's important that when you put your portfolio out there, you have people that are recognized in the industry. And this is what Jeff's doing for everybody, an artist in the plus. He's giving you the opportunity to, when you're ready to take it to that level, when you're ready to take the next step in Artist in the Plus and really bring it your A game, he's offering everyone, an Artist in the Plus, a chance to do that. Now, via location, you'll make plans with him. You'll make arrangements. You might shoot in California. You might shoot in Tennessee. Depends on where he's going to be. They'll find the closest location for you, and then you guys will get together. But what it'll do is it'll give you the credits that you need as an independent artist so that people recognize that you're serious in the business and you know what you want. And when you're well grounded and you have the right people behind you, you're going to join our team.
I am.
Jeff's going to, he's joining the AITP team. So not only will he take the photographs, but you'll also be able to interact with him via social networking. Ask questions. I'm sure he's going to answer. He's going to have a page just like we got. You're going to be able to talk to him. Maybe down the road we can set up some type of seminar where you can actually explain artists how to get a good photograph and what it takes to be, what it takes to take their music to the next level. And a good portfolio, good pictures is just one of them stepping stones that you got to have.
Most of the time, it's the last thing that artists ever think of. But in this day and age, and if you look at M Music and Musicians magazine, their big focus is on photography. And the last thing that artists think about, and it's totally understandable because you've got to record your record, you have to go through that whole process. But we're in a visual age where it's not always just about the music, it's about branding yourself. Great images are so important. They're so important because what it does, the image you're going to use on your poster, the image you're going to use for your record cover. Well, I'm dating myself there. All these images, what a good image tells people in the world, what you're telling people out in the world is how much you care about yourself. The music's great, the recording's great, the mastering's great, producing's great, but if you have a lousy image, if your girlfriend with her iPhone is going to take your image, The image is what really sells you. And I've been doing this here because what they're doing here at Artists in the Plus is wonderful. And I have come here, and every artist that's performing here in LA today, I'm shooting their portraits upstairs.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about. Taking your game to the next level. He just told you. The information he just gave you there is valuable. The information that he's going to give us down the road is going to be more than valuable. He's joined our team, AITP. We've had so many people over the past 2 days join this team. We are going to be a powerhouse in what's going on. And we have to take a break. No, we don't have to take a break. Oh, good. We don't have to take a break.
We don't have to. We can stand here all day and talk.
No, but you know what? We can do this. We can do this. But you know what? I got my interview guy over here. I want to bring him in too because I think with images, everything, and he's got this hair thing going on, and I used to have dreads. All right.
Oh wow.
But when I started working in Nashville, they said I couldn't have them anymore. They didn't have any dreaded cowboys at the time. Maybe I can bring it back.
You can bring back. Yeah.
There you go.
So as I talking to Jeff, what do you think about what he's doing here?
No, it's outstanding, and he's absolutely right. A lot of times people get involved with whatever their craft is, and they forget to brand themselves properly. And whether you're a musician or an actor or whatever it is you do, where you're the face of your business, because that's what you are, a business. And when you're the face of your business, you have to be, properly photographed and put out the best. Put your best foot forward. And when you have somebody like this who is gracious enough to do the work he does at that price for independent artists, it's just amazing.
It's just
remarkable.
Let's take it to the next level. He's going to help you take it to the next level. He's going to help Artists in the Plus take it to the next level.
Absolutely.
We got a powerhouse on our team. Another one has joined our team, and I think the information that we're going to get in the long run, because I can just see you socially interacting with people and questions, because everybody has questions about photography. Everybody wants to know, what should I do? What do I need? Do I do a white backdrop? Do I do a colored? Do I stand in the trees? And this is where you're going to help all the artists and Artists in the Plus make them critical decisions for their photo layout, right?
Yeah, I was upstairs and I saw one of the Music Musician magazines, and I was flipping through it, and I was mesmerized by these photographs about independent artists. I had no idea that was your work until I was sitting here watching the interview, and I said, I was just looking at that. So it's, it catches your eye. It's quality work, and it's amazing. It's just amazing stuff.
I've encountered many bands over the years, who they just don't get it. They don't get the branding part of this. We're in a whole new world where it's not just about your record and putting it out there. It's about image, branding. But here's the thing: when you work with me, you are never not you. The thing about what I do is that I'm there to fully capture the essence of you. Wow. My team, the people I put together, get that. Right. So it's never anything that you're uncomfortable doing, because we take ourselves out of it. I take myself out of it. I'm just using my talents and gifts and what I do, and it's all about the artist. It's all about what you want, and we listen. My team listens to makeup artists, styling, all of that stuff. We listen to exactly what you need and give you that, but suffice to say, we will push you out of your comfort zones.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Here, just step over here, because I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna give you guys a second. I'll be back in. I want to talk to you some more.
Okay, cool.
And cool. You guys just keep tell these guys out there what you're gonna do for them. Tell them what AITP and you are gonna do for the independent artist here in this country and anywhere in the world.
We're going to make you look great. We're going to take your game to another level. Like I was saying before, the cool part about all of this and what we're doing here is within your budget.
Yeah.
Everything is within your budget. What I do works within your budget. Because when we're starting out as indie artists, and I include myself, we have a limited budget.
Right.
We have limited resources and limited funds. And in order for every indie artist to take the next step, there's got to be people who have been successful at a certain level to give back.
Right.
We have to give back. And this is my way of giving back, because, you know, I have my great gigs and actually, let me strike that. It doesn't matter what photo shoot I do. I could be doing a $10,000 photo shoot, $5,000 photo shoot, and a $500 photo shoot, and they're all the same to me.
Yeah.
Because the music's great, the artists are great, and it's just about being a part of your journey, being a part of your pathway, that we can help take that, especially if you're a kick-ass musician. The music's great, we see it and go, wow, and you got to start somewhere, and we're here to help that.
Well, you know, you mentioned something earlier, and you talked about album covers. And, you know, anybody who's been into music at any time could tell you about their favorite album cover, or what it looked like, or whether the CD covers now, whatever. But, you know, I go back to album days, and I can think of several off the top of my head. Some of them were artwork, some of them were photographs. But I can tell you what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them so many years later. You know,
Right.
and those things are memorable. I mean, you know, there's certain photographs that people will remember always, but it's because somebody like you took the time to do a good quality job. How did you get involved with Artists in the Plus?
Val Garay.
Yeah?
I know Val's wife, Nicole, and the long and short of it is, a friend of mine in Nashville has been trying to connect Val and I for 2 years. Mm-hmm. And Nikki Lang was doing something right where we're standing a bunch of months ago. Nicole, Val's now wife, called me and said, Jeff, come down. And Val and I met, boom, hit it off. They invited me for dinner. I went up for dinner, and we just became great, fast friends. And then he started talking to me all about this. And I said, I need to be in on that. Yeah. I need to get in on that. And because when I hear independent artist, there's something that stirs up in me. Yeah. And probably because I'm here for service. I mean, we all should be here for some form of service to others. People helped me along the way. And there's just something about when I hear indie artists who are going to be all in one place, I'm there.
Yeah.
And the fun part, and I just came back from the Americana Music Festival in Nashville, where I did the same thing, shot portraits of all the artists with them, Music Musicians Magazine. Got to shoot Delbert McClinton and Billy Bragg and Lisa Marie Presley, who I actually photographed in here a couple of months ago. So Val and I became very good friends. Okay. And Val just told me all about this, and I was bang, right in. And I'm here. Here I am.
I sneak in because I want to tell you how much AITP loves you. Jeffrey's in the house. AITP Online Music Festival 2013. You guys are here. Call your friends. Tell everybody. You seen them. Come meet him in person next time, all right? Come down with us. Be a part of what we got going on. And just have some fun here. And Jeff, I want to say thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
You are the greatest, and your pictures are great.
Thank you.
And your talent is, should we use the word? He's legendary.
Now, Billy Bragg told me, I shot Billy Bragg just last week, and he was announced at his show, the legendary Billy Bragg, and he said, legendary? That means I'm dead. And he's a wonderful guy, and, you know, I talk about a guy who's out there to helping people.
Now I'm going to bring up a lovely lady. So we're going to have all these wonderful men make room for some of Virginia's hottest talent that now lives out here in Los Angeles. And I think Danny's in the house. Danny, come here and see us.
Danny, who doesn't take a bad picture, by the way.
That's not true.
We just
not
did.
true.
I just want to tell everybody before we get to Danny here, if anybody out there would like to connect with me, just go to my website, jefffasano.com.
Common spelling?
JEFFFASANO.com. Everything's up there. Look at my stuff, and then you'll see all the great pictures that Danny and I just did.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Well, they're great.
I want a copy of every
So
one.
beautiful.
Yes.
I'm shooter next
yeah, yeah, I'll use them for target practice. No.
I'm leaving.
No, I want to say one thing. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, we're out
Thank
of
you.
here.
Yeah, appreciate it. And hey, stick around. We'll get you back in. All right, if we got some time
I gotta take some
over the
more
weekend, you got to take pictures. You're going to be here.
Beautiful face.
All right. Come on, Danny. Step right in here.
All right.
Now, wow, what a performance, huh?
Oh, that was fun. Really
What do you-
exciting.
What do you think about what AITP is doing?
Oh, I think it's fantastic. You know, I connected with John months ago, and we started talking online, and I was actually connected to a friend of mine, Max Lugavere, and we just got involved in the Google Plus community, and John was one of the first people that really got me interested in AITP.
And now that you're a member, are you glad?
Yeah, I remember the first festival. I made like a little promotional thing because John wanted like different like takes on promotions, so he kept nagging me. Don't tell him I said that. To kind of get the word out of
Gently
it.
encouraging.
Yeah, gently encouraged me many times.
How come John always keeps the best ones hidden from us?
Good question.
No.
John's like, well, we got Danny coming in, so I'm all walking through the halls. I honestly, where's he at? Where is he at? And then I'm standing there, and he's like, she's right beside you. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So it's always great to have you here. What I'd like for you to do is just tell everybody about where you've been. Before we talk about where you're going, tell us about where you've been and what you've done so far.
I've been doing music for about 7 years, and I started out in Virginia. And I really started growing my craft there. And I loved being out there with the people and playing shows. And I would do tours up and down the coast and play with my band. But something was missing. And that's when I decided to make the move to California. That was about 2 years ago. And
So are you a Valley girl now?
I'm a Valley girl. I live in the Valley. I never knew. I watched Clueless.
Totally.
Totally. I am like
She's
a Valley
almost
girl.
got
That is
She's from Virginia. She
It
can't.
is, right?
The Virginia accent is still there. It's like,
Yeah.
like totally.
Like, totally.
Yeah, no, it's really great. And you're a country artist. I had my main man over here going to do the interview, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. She's a country artist. I'm a country singer. I had to be a part of this. It's not that I had to get this close to you because security wouldn't let me do it earlier. I just want to say that you probably do take a pretty good picture, though. What do you guys think out there? Huh?
Absolutely.
Come on.
Yeah. But anyway, so now that you're here in LA and you're a Valley girl, like
Valley
totally. Where are you going with your music now? Where are you going? Because I know you throwed some names to me out there. Tell me about some of the people that you've had a chance to work with.
So one of the cool things about being out here in Los Angeles is that there's so many opportunities. And when I was, I didn't know that I was singing country music. Everyone knew but me. They kept saying, Danny, you sing country. And I didn't know. I had done a couple opening gigs
From Virginia?
From Virginia. I had done a couple opening gigs for Mark Cohen.
Okay.
And I was like, I love that song, Walking in Memphis. And it was funny because after being out here for about a year, I got a call from a talent booker, Wild Bill, over at the Fox Performing Arts Center in Riverside. He said, your name was given to me by your friend, Jesse McLeod, and he said that you'd be a great opener. And I said, opener for who? For what? And he goes, Leanne Rimes. And I thought to myself, no, you're kidding, right?
Prank phone call.
But thankfully, this was a phone conversation, so my face was, I'll be there, sure.
Great.
So it was pretty incredible. I got a chance to open up for Leanne, and while I was there, I met a songwriter, Marco Gonzalez. He's a good friend of hers, and we got together and wrote a song called Didn't Mean It That Way, and I released it about 7 months ago, and when I released it, not really understanding that I was country, but it's my first country single, the kind editors at iTunes heard it, and they put it up on New and Noteworthy Country on iTunes. And the following week, after all the excitement, I was like, okay, it's going to go away because the promotions. it remained up in a special category, Rising Stars of Country, for a 12-week feature.
Wow.
And it was
Wow.
incredible.
Wow.
I saw you got some pretty good Twitter recognition behind some of this.
Yeah, I got, thankfully, I don't know how it happened, but Paris Hilton loved the song, and she started tweeting about it, and a couple other different celebrities, so I was very fortunate with that.
Now, you have a new, what do you call it?
A new single.
Single with a video.
Yeah, a new
which
single.
I watched the other day. Which
Thank
is very
you.
cool.
Thank you.
And that's a very cool Cadillac in there.
Thank you, yeah.
As a musician, how did you enjoy the actual video, making the video process? Because you did your own acting and stuff in it. So how did you like that?
You know, I loved it so much because it was involving all my friends.
Yeah.
My friend
Wow.
Tyler Glott is the director, shooter, and editor, and he's actually very close with my co-writer Mike Sioni on that tune, Hitchhiker. The two actors, Simone Shepherd, phenomenal actress, and Zeb Ringel, who is my hitchhiker. They were both incredible to work with, and they're close friends of mine. So it was just a really, really fun day.
Nice,
You know?
nice. Now, we just talked about you open for Leanne Rimes, but you've done a lot of stuff across the country, TV shows, and opened for a number of people. haven't
That
you?
is right. I used to host a music video TV show back in DC. That's the job that I left to come move out here. You know, follow the dreams,
Yeah.
leave everything, move out to California. But you know, after 2 years, it's like, wow, this is actually coming true. And I wanted to say that this Hitchhiker music video, it was so important for me to release it and show people that I was working my butt off, you know, on this music. And thankfully, my incredible producer Warren Hewart, he took me in under his wing, and he's like, I know exactly what kind of sound you need, and had the incredible Tim Pierce play guitar on this, and he's played on like Rascal Flatts.
Right.
You know, it was incredible guitar playing. So when I finally put it together, I said, Warren, you know, I have so many more songs that I want to record and make a full album. And he's like, well, let's get it done. And, you know, we just started working on tune after tune after tune. And I finally said, you know what? And it was a couple of my friends' ideas at first. They said, why don't you launch a Kickstarter to help finish the record? So I said, I'm going to launch a Kickstarter, but at the same time, I want to release Hitchhiker because I want people to know that what they're putting their money towards
Right.
is like this product, which is a great product. You saw the Cadillac.
Yes,
It's
I
a
did.
great product. So,
I hope she got to keep the Cadillac.
yeah, no, I didn't. Not at all.
You
No,
did?
definitely. No, no way.
Whoever owns the
No
Cadillac,
chance.
please
Yeah.
bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah. So, you know, I didn't get to keep the Cadillac, but I was, you know, I was very fortunate to launch this Kickstarter and kind of be working simultaneously. And, you know, as luck would have it, Hitchhiker released Tuesday and is also up on iTunes' new Noteworthy Country for my second feature, which is crazy. But, you know, I have a lot of people to thank
Did you
for
go?
that.
You know, when a lot of times when people are doing something and they in their mind they're doing one thing and everybody sees something different, it's kind of a tough transition. When everybody was telling you were doing country and you really didn't realize that, when you embraced that, was that a tough transition for you?
No, it was so easy. It was like my voice was freed, and I'm sure you can attest to this, you know? When you sing country and you hear country, it just feels good.
Right.
It sounds good, it feels right, and it's like a freeing like mechanism. I'm all of a sudden happy, and
You just breathe and relax.
it's crazy. And as soon as that came to me, and I found out who I was, and Brent Michelle, who's doing a lot of the coordination here, we had this conversation very briefly upstairs. She said, you know, a lot of artists, they don't stick on their path, or they don't stick on the journey long enough to figure out who they really are.
Right.
And that's, you know, the shame. And I thought that I knew who I was. For 7 years, I thought I knew who I was until, bam, it hits you. It had to hit me on top of the head with Leanne Rimes. She had to take a bat and smack me.
So, did you and Leanne get to spend some time backstage together, or pre-show? Or?
Yeah, we sure did. And
Yeah.
I, you know, she's a fantastic woman. She's very sweet. And I actually got to see her again. We both did a show together at Morongo Casino a month later.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it was great.
So now I would imagine that the Valley is going to be in your rearview mirror pretty soon. You'll be headed to Memphis, huh?
You know, I've been in Nashville a little bit. I have been. As soon as we
You're
figured it
gonna come
out.
home. You're gonna come back home. She's coming home. To
I'm coming home. My parents will be so happy. I'll be back in Nashville a lot closer
A lot
than
closer,
LA, right?
exactly.
See? And did you know that that we're doing? I'm going to tell you what we're doing. I'm going to tell everybody out there too. We are starting Country Artist in the Plus via Nashville Hub We're going to start an exclusive Artist in the Plus for country musicians. I mean, Artist in the Plus is for everybody. Don't get me wrong. But what we're going to do is we're going to do country Artist in the Plus. We're going to build our hub in Nashville. We're going to have a place in Nashville where you can go, not only just online, but to our office, where you can come and you can collaborate. You can talk to us in person. You can tell us about what you're doing. You'll be able to not only tell us what you're doing, you're going to be able to bring your material to us. You're going to have a place where you can go to where we can help you make sure that your paperwork's in order, your songs are copywritten properly, the licensing is done, because there's more than just writing a song when you're in the business. You got to be careful. If you've ever noticed, if you've been to Nashville, Music Row, there's 10 attorney offices and 1 recording studio. 10 law offices, 1 recording studio. There's a reason behind that. And here at AITP, we're going to explain the reason why that is. And we're going to help you get to where you're going safely, securely, and we're going to support you with over 1.5 million fans as soon as you come in.
That's awesome.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Good question. And you got the Kickstarter thing going on. Do you have any upcoming gigs or anything coming up that people can come see you
I
at?
do. It's not it's not local to everyone, but
It's a worldwide audience. Then.
a worldwide audience. I'm playing at Wits End
on Lincoln Boulevard.
on Lincoln Boulevard, and I'm really excited to get back there because I don't know if you knew Jeb Milne, who was the owner, recently passed away. I'm excited to get back there to pay my respects and do a couple tribute songs to Jeb. So it'll be really nice. I'm playing on Thursday at actually my girlfriend Heather Longstaff from Nashville is coming in town. She's playing at 8 and I'll play at 8:30, and we'll have a full band. So it'll be great.
Wow. When is this?
This is Thursday.
I'll be in Nashville. I won't be here.
Maybe we can set up something online.
There you go.
I think maybe we could do a hangout.
Yeah.
Live from the
Yeah.
Wits End
Sure.
on Artist in the Plus.
Sure.
And that way, all of our friends in Nashville, all your friends in Nashville, all your friends and family in Los Angeles and Virginia. So see, this is how it's spreading, huh? It's getting bigger and bigger every day.
Exactly.
It's getting really, really important that we say thank you to John for even giving us a format for what we've done.
Real quick.
Yeah.
How do people find you, find your music, and your Kickstarter?
Just Google my name. It's Danni Rosner, DANNI ROSNER, and if you type that in Kickstarter, you'll find me. I'll come up, and you can find me on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over the place.
And Blake, if you're listening, the word breathy, Blake always uses, they were real breathy. Well, singing country music is the only time we've ever got an opportunity to breathe, okay? And this girl breathes life into country music.
Oh, thank you.
So if you're listening, Blake, come and get some. All right? And once again, I want to say I love you and thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You're just the greatest talent, and I'm going to see you in Nashville. You're going to join Country Artists in the Plus.
I will be there.
And you're going to help support all the new artists that need the experience that you got to offer.
Sure, of course.
And my friend here,
Swoop.
Swoop. Danny,
Swoop.
pleasure to meet you.
You too.
that name is just like, swoop. I love him.
Good times. And it was a great show. I had an opportunity to see her when she was upstairs singing. So if you get a chance to see her, head out to the Wits End Thursday. It's right here on Lincoln Boulevard in Venice, California. And you can Google that and find out where it's at. And you'll be pleased.
Now you know what we got? We're going to have a little music. I got somebody's going to come in and sing us a song. Will you kind of just stand around and listen? And,
Sure.
And be a part of what we're doing back here. Backstage at the Green Room, Artists in the Plus. It's happening live. It's coming to you right now. We're not even going to wait any longer. Thank you so much, Danny.
Thank you.
We'll see you again. Come down to the Green Room, hang out with us, all right?
Sure,
Have a cup
will.
of coffee or a glass of water. And, yeah, I know, coffee and water. That's where we're at. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here, all right?
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
pleasure.
JW coming to you live now. We've got some really good things happening. We're gonna do a little acoustic set because we've been promising everybody acoustic music from the Green Room. So I've got an artist that's coming in. Oh, whoa! It's you! Oh my gosh! This girl here is she's everything. She's a producer, backstage. manager, video coordinator.
Well, no, that's not my job.
No, it's not.
We're just Shani and I are actually co-producing this, so it's been quite exciting, and there's challenges, but it's actually been really, really wonderful, and we've enjoyed it so much. And it's funny to go back and forth between managing and being an artist. So I guess now I'm going to be an artist.
Yeah. Can you play this Luna guitar?
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
I just wanted to reiterate the Luna Guitar Contest that's happening. We're giving out 2 guitars. One is going to be given out tonight to somebody at the Village. At the Village Studios. And then tomorrow we're going to give out one to our fans out there. I think that's the order, but if I'm getting it wrong, they'll let us know. So I got the pleasure of singing last night. I'm gonna start a little bit slow to warm up a little bit. I can see the stars tonight, closer than I ever could. They're just not lining up right, just like my life should. Something's wrong when something's always wrong. The sky could be clear, the sky could be blue, and I can sing a cheer, and I can sing the blues. I choose, I choose. I can see you always smile, even if you're down for a while. It's the life you choose to live, it's the one that you perceive. Something's wrong when something's always wrong. The sky can be clear, the sky can be blue, and I can sing a cheer, and I can sing the blues. I choose. Oh, I choose. I could talk about all the shit that happened to me as a kid and say that's who I am, but no, I choose who I am. 'Cause something's right when something's always right. And the stars, they suddenly align. Tonight, the sky can be clear, the sky can be blue, and I can sing a cheer, and I can sing the blues. I choose. The end. Oh, I'm gonna keep it nice and slow. By the way, we've got a nice, incredible band coming up called the Chase Walker Band. You guys don't want to miss these guys. They're, I don't know, average age is 14. They're unbelievable. So stick around right after this, and I hope you enjoy this last tune. It's called Dream. You don't have to wake up in the morning, embrace me in your arms at 8 a.m. You don't have to wait till I fall asleep, 'cause after all, it's just day I'll find you somewhere near. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to appear. And sometimes I drive around aimlessly, or sit at a bar watching people meet. And I must admit, it gets so lonely, but I stay strong. Oh, on both of my feet, yeah, I stay strong on both of my feet. 'Cause I measure the time I fly with every minute of every song I hear. And hope that any day I'll find you somewhere near. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to appear. So don't wake me from my dream. Just come now. You come to me now. You come now. Come to me. 'Cause I measure the time I fly with every minute of every song I hear. And hope that any day I'll find you somewhere near. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to appear. Now you don't have to wake up in the morning, embrace me in your arms at 8 a.m. And no, you don't have to wait till I fall asleep. 'Cause after all, it's just a dream. Thank you so much. Here's the Chase Walker Band.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This next one is about drama in your life, I guess. It's about
Drama's the only thing to write about.
pretty much. When it's about those people in your lives that just kind of bring you down, and they're friends but not friends, I guess, is the word to put it.
Makes sense. Frenemies is the word. Well, not quite, but it's close enough.
This empty house echoes with the slamming of the front door. Lately I've been thinking that you can't come back anymore. And I stopped loving you too many days ago. I see you come crawling back now, trying to get back what you lost. I hope you see through my eyes what your hostility cost. And I stopped loving you too many days ago. And this doesn't have to be a struggle between you and me. Won't you open your eyes and see I'm already gone, already gone. Oh. And this doesn't have to be a struggle between you and me. Won't you open your eyes and see I'm already gone? but that don't mean a thing. For the pain that you caused, all the lines that you crossed, and I stopped loving you too many days ago. Thank you. Let's see. I think not the first song, but the last song we just played, and the song we're gonna play next, and the song we're gonna play after that, and maybe the one after that is gonna be on our new EP that's coming out probably early next year. So check that out.
Keep your eyes peeled for that. Chase Walker Band.
All right, over here on my left we have Randon Davitt, Huntington Beach, California. Back there on the drums we have Matthew Fike, who somehow gets his own drum roll. I'm Chase Walker. We are the Chase Walker Band. This next song is called Who Will. Everybody clap your hands. So this next song we're gonna play is a love song, which it's not one that I usually write, but yeah, it's a love song, and it's called Your Man. Summer breeze blowing through your hair, sitting on the shore. I don't mean to stare. You and me, baby, two of a kind. So what can I do to make you make up your mind? 'Cause when I'm with you, it feels like there's nothing I wouldn't do. Strong as the ocean, fast as the wind, true love and emotion. Love you till the end. I catch you when you fall, give you all that I can. If you never want to feel all alone, I can be your man. Coffee shop where we first met, where I first looked into your eyes, and all those hours we spent, and all those good times, baby, we can make them last if you give me this one. your man. And I know I ain't the richest man, and I can't give you all the things that money can. But I promise you this, baby, I will always hold your hand. So please don't leave my heart lying in the sand. No, 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 in the sand. So strong as the ocean, fast as the wind, true love and emotion, I will love you till the end. Baby, I catch you when you fall, give you all that I can. If you never want to feel all alone, I can be your man. Oh, I can be your man. Randon's gonna sing one.
I'm gonna sing one that I wrote actually. So yeah, these are all originals. Every song that we just played was songs that we wrote.
Yeah.
So bayou is a pretty bluesy word, don't you think? Bayou, you know, like I was on a vacation in Texas, which is also a bluesy place, and then I went down to a place that was called Buffalo Bayou, and I thought it was probably the bluesiest phrase that has ever existed, so I may as well write a song about it.
And also, just to clear it up, his name's not Brandon or Brendan
Brandon
or Braden. It's Randon with an R.
I have various names, but the true one is Randon.
I went down to Bayou, running waters where today.
We'd like to thank you all for coming out today to the Artists in the Plus Festival. We are the Chase Walker Band. Over here on my left is Randon Davitt. Give it up! Once again behind me is Matthew Fike. I'm the Chase Walker, we are the Chase Walker Band. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna play a couple songs. This is actually the song that got me the Leanne Rimes gig. Can't talk today. It's been a long day here at Artists in the Plus. It's called Like You Do. It's getting time to go. About to hit the road, and I can't leave town before I say no one quiets a room like you do, and no one hums a tune like you do, and no one leaves too soon like you do, like you do. Ooh, like you do. Ooh, just a couple weeks. I'm tossing and I'm turning in my sleep. Did you know you make me feel this way? No one makes me crazy like you do, and no one makes mistakes like you do, and no one fixes breaks like you do, like you do. Ooh, like you do. Ooh.
keeps it real like you do. No one gives me chills like you do. And no one keeps it real like you. No one makes me feel like you. No one makes me feel like you do. Like you do. Like you do. Ooh.
That was my song called, thank you. My song called Like You Do. My name's Danni Rosner, and I'm so happy to be here at Artists in the Plus and honored to be with a couple people here at Artists in the Plus. And by couple, I mean many. I think it was 1.5 million. Yeah, watching. Pretty crazy. I hope you guys like my outfit. So I'm making a new record. This is one of the songs on it. It's called Nothing, and I'd really like to record it. So I have this Kickstarter going. And if you like it, I'd love for you to contribute to it and help me finish this.
Hey, it's been a while. It's me, your runaway child. I think it's time for some honesty. That's always been hard between you and me. Can't say I'm not afraid of what I'll hear you say, 'cause I played it out in my head, and every single time you said nothing, left me hanging on the line, like I told you someone died. Silent in your pride, you said nothing. I'll tell it to you straight. I know it's a little late, but I've fallen hard in love with a man I know you don't approve of. And I'm sorry that I lied. Dad, don't make me cry. I hate that you feel this way. Can't believe I'm hearing you say I'm nothing, that I was never good enough. You finally gave it up. I've lost all of your trust, that I am nothing, and I should be ashamed. I've scarred our family name. Don't ever call again, 'cause I am nothing. Before you hang up, I want you to know I'm still your little girl, and I love you even though you said I'm nothing. I was never good enough. You've finally given up. I've lost all of your trust. I wish you would just say nothing, left me hanging on the line, like I told you someone died. Silent in your pride. I should have just said nothing.
Thanks so much. My name's Danni Rosner. Come say hi.
Hi there. Thanks again for joining us here at Artists in the Plus Online Festival. My name is Bruce. Thank you again. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I was actually kind of taken back. I mean, first we see you on the stage, and then we see you here jump on the keyboard, and it was just like such a massive dichotomy between the two. And it just seems like you have the most amazing, seamless transition where you're not even trying. It just comes off like beautiful.
Thank you. So I make it look easy.
More easier than one would expect. Yeah.
It's not easy.
How long have you been going at this now?
Oh, gosh. It's been about 7 years.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is the most difficult part of the past 7 years you've had to deal with?
Really figuring out who I was as a musician and what my sound was.
Once you got that down, what were your goals after you figured out who you were and who you were musically?
I mean, after I figured out that, it's funny to say that I was country and I played country music, it was pretty easy from there. You know, I just started writing with a lot of different people and sitting down, making, you know, monthly trips to Nashville and really getting into it. And it's been such an amazing journey. And, you know, once you find, I think once anybody finds themselves, it's so easy to just be and to sing and to play. And, you know, you said it looks easy. Well, I think it's because I finally figured out, you know, who I was as a person and what my music was and in the audience I was trying to reach. And, you know, the audience is just people like me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty. Okay. All right. So next we're gonna have the Chase Walker and the Chase Walker Band. So come on up, guys. Howdy, howdy. Thanks again, guys, for being here with us at the Artists in the Plus Music Festival, one of the biggest ones that we have currently to date online. Also brought to you by Luna Guitars. So, Chase Walker and the Chase Walker Band, welcome. Thanks again for playing. That was some amazing stuff. Okay, so I gotta ask, how long have you guys been playing?
I've been playing for 4 years this December.
I've been playing bass for about either 3 to 4 years.
And you? How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 3.5 years, I think.
So about 9, 10, 11 years altogether?
Well, if you add them.
Well, if you add them
Yeah,
together, yeah.
yeah.
Perfect. So where do you guys draw like the most of your inspiration from when it comes to either writing, singing, or playing?
Well, as far as writing, like, I listen to endlessly a lot. As far as playing goes, I think Warren Haynes, Tab Benoit, there's a guy in Riverside right now who's kind of an unknown artist named Dino Matteo. Yeah.
I've actually heard of Dino Matteo.
Yeah?
I'm from SoCal, so
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm right down the street over in
so
Chino.
you're in and you know all the
Yeah,
the local big guys. Yeah.
like one of my favorite guys from Riverside, his name's Jason Diego. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He just does some like amazing rock stuff. He'll be playing later on.
That's cool.
Cool.
All right, so let's see. What would you guys categorize as your style or your type of music? Like when people categorize you and say, do you play rock? Do you play alternative? Do you play oldies? What would you guys categorize yourselves as?
Well, I would say we're definitely blues.
Yeah.
Rock,
But
blues rock.
blues rock, because there are a lot of different kinds of blues. There's like blues country and like
Right.
the old folk blues.
Right.
He's just a singer and his cajon or guitar or something like that. We're blues rock, definitely.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, we just turned into rock. It wouldn't surprise
Or they
me.
just
One
lump
day
you
we
into
wake
that
up.
category.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could call us rock if they wanted to.
Gotcha. That's some amazing stuff that you guys honestly seriously played up there.
Thank
And
you.
it's amazing to see you guys that are like so young. How old are you guys?
I'm 15.
I'm 15.
I'm
and
14.
he's the youngster.
Gotcha. Perfect. And so let's see. How long have you guys been involved with Artists in the Plus?
Sure. I think I got about maybe a year, 2 years, something like that.
So you guys play regularly every now and then for Artists in the Plus online too.
This is our first show, but I've
For
been
Artists in
like,
the Plus?
yeah, I've been following it for a couple, yeah.
Gotcha. So hopefully your fans and also other members of Artists in the Plus fans themselves will be able to see you guys play regularly on there
Definitely.
too.
Yeah, that'd
Awesome.
be great.
So concerts every now and then, that'd be great. So that way we can see you for
Awesome.
your fans, like maybe every 2 months, every 3 months. That'd be great. We'd like
Yeah,
to have you guys
awesome.
on there too. So any side projects you guys have going on?
Well, yes, I have actually one that's happening tonight. I'm going to the premiere of a movie that I was in because I'm also an actor.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So where is this at, and where can we find it?
Well, it's on Lifetime. It's a movie called The Cheating Pact. It's coming on later tonight.
Okay. Lifetime. All right.
Lifetime, yeah.
What's the name? Cheating Pact?
The Cheating Pact.
The Cheating Pact. So what are you playing in that?
I'm playing. My name is Ben Porter. I'm the younger brother of the main protagonist. I'm the inspiration of the cheating and lying and the murder.
Really?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
pretty heavy stuff in the movie. It was a difficult challenge for me.
That is I never would have knew you had it in you, in all honesty. Okay, wow. All right, so what are you guys' goals musically from here on out and in the future? What do you have short term? What do you wish you could do or accomplish?
Well, something coming up pretty soon, the EP.
Yeah, we're putting out an EP. It's gonna have like 8 or 9 songs on it.
Internet songs, okay.
Yeah.
Mostly songs that we wrote, but there might be some covers too.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where I want to take it. I mean,
Wherever anyone else wants to take us. We're kind of riding the tide at this point.
obviously, like the ultimate goal is like super rock star. And
Super
everything,
rock star.
But you know, as long as I'm making a living at it and like
Yeah, that's
doing what I
that's
love.
ideal too.
Yeah.
Okay, where can people find you online as well?
ChaseWalkerBand.com. We have a Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram account. So just look up Chase Walker Band. We should be there.
We should be.
So on Instagram and on Twitter, it's just Chase Walker Band.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Google Plus as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Chase Walker Band.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
that was
thank
some
you too.
amazing stuff. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything?
Matt just got an endorsement by Spawn Drums.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So go ahead and give him props. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Spawn Drums.
I also like to say thank you, Carp Amplifiers. He's out of Norco.
And thank you for Hio microphones.
There you go. We also like to thank Louder FM. They're going to basically let all the bands who've played today go ahead and upload their music online. So if you want, you can go ahead and download Chase Walker Band music from Louder FM as well. Perfect.
All right, yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Chase Walker and the band. Nice meeting you guys. Thanks again for playing here at Artists in the Plus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, so later on tonight, we also have coming up around 6:30. We'll be having Jason Diego playing a little bit later on tonight, and we'll be having some more interviews followed up as well. I think that's about it for right now. Go ahead. All right, perfect. So we're going to be going on tonight up until about maybe 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock, and then starting tomorrow on Sunday, we'll be starting again at 11 o'clock. Pacific time, going all the way till 11:30 Pacific time. So basically, we'll be playing pretty much around the clock. And then Monday night also, we have another continued performance starting around 8 o'clock Pacific time, going on until 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is your online music festival, which will be happening around the clock. My name is Bruce Kraft. I'll be here helping you out with basically interviews for the next 16, 20 hours. Go ahead, come on in.
Hey, what's everybody doing out there? First thing I want to do is I want to move this thing out of our way because where we come from, we're gonna roll the way. I want to tell you a few things about Artists in the Plus. The first thing is this is the world's largest online music festival to date. 2013 Artists in the Plus here at Village Studios. We want to thank Village Studios for all their hard work. I want to take this time to thank the backline. The backline people that have been here are absolutely incredible. I want to thank Village Studio for all their support, all their staff that's here. I want to thank the audio guys that are crawling around on the floors doing stuff that you don't see at home, okay? And I also want to say thank you to everybody out there for who's tuning in. You know,
Thanks, buddy. This guy right here. I mean, he's working here. You guys can't even see it off camera,
Yeah.
but there's people running around here all the time. Artists in the Plus also has currently 1,500,000 fans and growing every day. That's even bigger than MTV could even come close to.
no, and that's at the rate of 4,300 people a day. That's over 150,000 a month that we are growing and with this, I think after this festival, I believe that we're going to hit well over 2 million followers
Without
before
doubt.
Christmas.
Without a doubt. Without a
And
doubt.
what that's making this. That's what's making this possible. It's what's making everything we do here. Because everything we do here is about the artist, is about entertainment. It's about the industry in the sense of we're going to rewrite the structure. We're going to restructure the framework of Artist in the Plus, of how we do business and how people look at Artist in the Plus. And come here, Artie. I got somebody here that I want to introduce you to,
All right.
and then I'm going to let you interview him because he's been like one of my favorites here. This is my roommate here at the house, and you'll hear about the house a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I know about that. All right.
The house is incredible. If we could have filmed the house, we had our own reality show. Artie, Arnie? How do you want me to say it? Because I'm from the South, so I pronounce everybody's name different.
Arne
Arna. And the last name?
Wilhelmsen.
Wilhelmsen. See, I always get the son. I was going to say Arnie Wilhelm, but see, I think once again, from the South. What I want you guys to do for me is this man is pivotal in what was going on here, and you don't even see what he does because he's in the back. He's working. He's the backbone of the structuring of the financial side of this business, which later on down the road, everybody in Artists in the Plus will be glad that we have a powerhouse like we got right here. And as my roommate, I'm not going to interview him because I talk to him all night long, but I'm going to let you just ask. He's been record producer. He's made many albums. He has a lot to talk about. You guys are sure going to have a good time.
Perfect. I'm actually feeling kind of blessed and honored at the same time.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, sir. All right, so my name is Bruce. I got to ask, how long have you been involved in the music business then?
About 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
It started back in 1995.
Mm-hmm.
I've been passionate about music my entire life. Recorded a few albums over the years, some successful, some not that successful.
Right.
However, as you go, you learn, and you learn also the industry, the trends, the power of the public.
Right.
And Artists in the Plus is actually all about the society, the community effort, the fans of the artist.
I noticed it also has to do with a lot more of the artists giving their love back, and simply by sharing it in ways that before Google and the Google Plus you couldn't do. Like you've seen the Hangouts where one person can do that video chat and they can have 10 immediate fans respond back to them. They can type, they can the fans can ask questions. I'd never seen that before until Google Plus came out with it. And now I'm in love with it, and now I use it all the time.
And that brings the artist closer to the fans.
Exactly, true.
And vice versa.
True.
And that is the new model of
that
the
interaction.
Interaction is the new model on social media. It's actually enormous powerful because it's personal.
Right.
It's direct. It means that the artist can interact directly with their fans in a way which have not been seen before.
Right, not even Facebook can include something like that.
No.
I mean, Facebook only has one-on-one video chatting, whereas Google Plus has 10, which is just astounding. And you can even view from your cell phone. That I thought was amazing.
Yeah, we try to be on all platforms at the same time. So when we stream our shows, it goes out to Google Plus, it goes to YouTube, it can be embedded on any web page, any social media page around the world, so fans can share it with their friends, and as such it has a unique, tremendous viral reach around the world, and that is also one of the success factors behind Artists in the Plus.
Now, you've been involved with Artists in the Plus since the beginning. How long have you been involved with us?
About 12 months. I came in September last year.
So you were around for the first annual around September, October.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so what?
But
as a fan,
fan at that point.
And what are you necessarily doing now with Artists in the Plus, like on a daily or semi-daily basis?
I'm part of the management. I'm part of the co-founders who started this, and we're a small, dedicated group of enthusiasts who are dedicated to grow this community. Have been very successful by building a community that grows by 4,000 every single day. More than 140,000 new friends on Google Plus every month, and we have passed 1.5 million over the last 10 months.
And it's funny that you say that, because I realize now that Google Plus is actually past Twitter in terms of the second most active social network on the planet. So pretty soon it's going to be catching up to Facebook now too.
Hopefully. Last statistics shows that Google Plus grow 49% in the US market over the last 6 months. They grow 27% in Europe. And for us, that's great. That's great numbers because we grow with them.
Correct. Now, you've been involved with music for a long time, so I gotta ask, what are maybe some popular names that any of us or any of the viewers would be familiar with that you've worked with in the past?
Well, I come from Norway. I produce music in Norway. I work mostly with classical recordings.
Okay.
Locally in Bergen, Norway, where the home of Edvard Grieg, the great Norwegian composer. So I work with Grieg's music. I work with pianists who compose great music as well. And I run a recording studio in Bergen, Norway.
Perfect. So we've covered the past and we covered the present. What would you like to see Google Plus and Artists in the Plus go into the future? And maybe do you have a specific artist that you like who's playing in the music festival who you'd like him to see to go to bigger and better things?
First of all, this is like a family. We have so many great artists.
Yeah, that's true.
Thousands of them who are signing up with us, who have an enormous potential. And those who are working hard to utilize their potential through us will obviously get recognized by the 1.5 million of followers we have at the moment. So I clearly believe that those artists who are dedicated, who work hard, who engage their audience, who understand the power of social media, and who are able to engage their fans across all social medias, they will have a huge success. Simply because the traditional model within the music industry have partly collapsed.
True.
And the new motorway of the internet and social media is a new platform for these artists to become successful, to get recognized, to distribute, to market and sell their music.
And that's what I noticed. Artists in the Plus offers, in a way, it's almost like free avenues of marketing, because every time you use Google Plus, it's actually indexed in the Google search engine. So if you're an artist and you play, it doesn't necessarily have to be here at the festival, but any time throughout the year, and you would be a normal artist that plays like on a Tuesday night, just a 1 hour little show for 10 live viewers, but then it's recorded and put on YouTube. And Artists in the Plus will take your video and put it on YouTube, and put it on Google Plus regularly as well. In a way, that's almost like free marketing that's also bringing up your name in the Google search rankings up even higher. And you didn't even pay anything for it. I think that's amazing how it's all integrated together.
Yeah, it's a great story. And today, in fact, we are ranked by Google as the number 13 most successful Google page in US. Number 13 in US.
Is in like the profiles for Google Plus.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And we are we just passed ABC News a couple of days ago in ranking, and we are climbing the ranks every single day.
And the only companies that are probably even higher are like maybe the super mega companies like maybe Samsung or Microsoft or Apple or Google themselves.
Google themselves, yes, but we have actually passed all the others by numbers months ago.
That's amazing. That's almost unfathomable.
Check it out. Check the statistics. It's all there. And we are ranked by Google as the #1 music page worldwide within Google.
That's just astounding.
So
I'm kind of shocked and taken back to see that.
So we are actually, at the moment, the biggest audition platform in the world for new artists who would like to audition themselves to a big audience, who would like to showcase themselves to a huge audience, and who can market themselves, distribute their music, and also in the future sell their music through Artists in the Plus.
Now that's huge for new artists who may be thinking of joining Artists in the Plus. I mean, there are obviously a lot of people who are going on YouTube or who will check out Facebook that will link them back to Google Plus, and they'll notice that there's this community of a bunch of indie artists that are developing themselves, and they can just simply submit in their music or say, hey, let me do a live little show for you, and you guys take over the rest.
Yeah, what's going to happen in the very near future is that we're going to provide a number of products and services through our website. So, giving you a couple of examples, we're building an online university, and we call it Masterclasses by the Legends, or Learn by the Legends. So we've let legendary musicians and professionals within the music industry to produce educational content for musicians and artists around the world to fully understand how to become successful by social media, how to market themselves, how to distribute their music, how to leverage their capacity over the internet in such a way that they can start earning money and get recognized by the fantastic music they make. So that's one of the priorities. Also, we plan to do crowdfunding. We're going to change the crowdfunding market in a very simple way. You know Kickstarter, you know Indiegogo, you
Correct.
know Pledge Music.
Right.
And all who have tried to market a concept on by Kickstarter and any others, they realize that it's very hard, simply because there are thousands of projects.
True.
So we're going to make it very simple for the artist. We will let the public pledge $1 for their video, for their song, for their music, and in that way the artist can earn the money in an easier way, and it's easier for me as a fan of the artist. I can afford $1.
Correct.
Everybody
True.
can afford $1, and that's part of what we're going to do.
Thank you very much. That was very interesting. Thank you again, folks, for seeing us at Artisan Plus. Next, coming up is Jason Diego.
We're done.
Cool.
Upstairs.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jason Diego. I'm gonna do a few originals for you guys. You can find me on jasondiego.com, and I'm actually very thankful to be here. Great opportunity. This song is called In the Sky. There are so many times we forget who we are inside. Sometimes we think it's okay to fake our way through life. Times can we fall before we get back up? And just because we get by life doesn't mean we live our lives to the fullest. We can do it with a light. Just remember to always have inside. Why can't we grow inside with our hearts in mind? So many tears fall from the sky because of our crimes. Why can't we grow inside with our hearts in mind? Why can't we reach for the brightest star in in the sky. Look at me, look at you. Do you believe I'm being true to ourselves in our hearts? Are we even listening now? Why can't we grow inside with our hearts in mind? So many tears fall from the sky because of our crimes. Why can't we grow inside with our hearts in mind? Why can't we reach for the brightest star in the sky? In the sky. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Again, I'm Jason Diego. You can find me on jasondiego.com. On there, you can find all my, social networks and have fun with it. A couple music videos on there. So I just love writing music and thankful to be here. This song's called "I Could Feel You." It's about being away from someone and still feeling them there. Hope you guys enjoy it. He gives you all, and all he has, and every time you're in need, and he's there to lead. He gives you home, a hope to love again, and in spite of the things that happened back when, 'cause even though you're not with me today, and I can feel you even though you're 1,000 miles away, and I can feel you. Remember that night on Christmas Eve, he gave you 2 gifts. The next one was a poem, and I booked you like that you finished last May. The next one gave you chills. Inside was a little black box with a bow on it. You started to cry when you opened it. Then we started our lives and our lives. 'Cause even though you're not with me today, oh, I could feel you even though you're 1,000 miles away, and I could feel you. Oh, wait a minute. Remember the time I acted like I didn't see it? Remember the time I didn't notice it and focus on anything good that could happen? Baby, I was hopeless. It was you who jumped in, came out of nowhere like a ninja, got in, sticking it, killing it. Get my heart a beating it like a slap in the face. Wake me up, I'm feeling it, girl. Who we are is something that will always be, and not a star hiding nothing but the ring on my knee. Baby, no surprise to me. Knew it from the first. I love you still, though, with a kiss of spring. Honeymoon, baby, we were knocking boots, changing rooms 'cause her hair about to get loose. Was I there, screaming low, slow, that I could feel? Oh. And I Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Again, I'm very glad to be here. Again, I'm Jason Diego. Look me up, jasondiego.com. This song is for those who believe in love. Sometimes it's not always easy, but we've all been there, waiting for that girl to call or that guy to call. So this is what the song's about. The song's called "To Say I Love You." At the beach, on the sand, we were talking and holding hands. I see the moon in your eyes, and I just can't believe the size of my love for you. And now I see your beautiful eyes, the way that you smile, the way that you talk to me at night. I sit by the phone and wait for your call to say I love you, to say I love you. Take a breath, breathe me in. Can you feel my love from within? And then exhale, I'll breathe you in. And we'll do it all over again. And you take my hand, and you see your beautiful eyes, the way that you smile, the way that you talk to me at night. I sit by the phone and wait for your call. I love you. Your beautiful eyes, the way that you smile, the way that you talk to me at night. I sit by the phone and wait for your call to say I love you. No, to say I love you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Ooh, it's getting hot. And again, I'm Jason Diego. I'm super blessed to be here. Super happy. JasonDiego.com, Facebook's on there, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff. And this is just a great opportunity for a lot of artists to show their talents. There's a lot of musicians out there that really deserve to be heard and be watched. So very glad to be here. I'm going to switch guitars. This song is means a lot to me. For those who are parents, the song is very relatable. I got 2 kids, and something I wrote from the heart. It actually took me about 2 or 3 years to actually finish it. The song's called The Gift. Hope you guys enjoy it. I never thought it would come so soon. A bright-eyed girl that twirls through every room, playing dress-up and walking the runway. She makes me think that she'll be a model someday. With just a blink, there's another on my chest. His amazing smile takes all life's stress to rest. My baby boy has a little husky voice. He'll scream and shout and you barely hear a noise. Barely hear a noise. And I can't imagine how life would be without them. They open my eyes to a new world where life isn't simple as rain. Each day is a new day where nothing stays the same. They're paving a new way to happiness, a gift they gave to me. There are mornings I hear them running in, screaming, "Daddy, wake up, get up, it's morning." He wants cereal and she wants scrambled eggs. Don't forget your lunches, but Dad, it's Saturday. Forgot it's Saturday. And I can't imagine how life would be without them. They open my eyes to a new world where life isn't simple as rain. Each day is a new day where nothing stays the same. They're paving a new way to happiness, a gift they gave to me. Thank you. Song means a lot. Song means a lot. And October 5th, that's actually next week, and we're going to be doing a Finland Fest in San Diego. And very excited to be there. About 20,000 last year showed up, so I'm very, very glad to be there. This song's called Safe Face. I did this track with Speech Beats. He produced it for me. We have a YouTube video on it, and very happy about the song. It's about being with that someone and wanting to be with someone else. So we've all been there where love triangle hits. Hope you guys enjoy it. From inside I peek out to see what could be. I daydream my lips touching yours is what it should be. Don't think too loud, we might get caught Our love's not free. Just say the words and let it go. Let's drop this life and take us home. It's been too long, I can't let go. Just say the word and say it seems too much, I've said enough. Let's take it off and make it rough. Turn on, I can tell, let's go. Who's up and you say we gotta go home. We gotta take this love, we gotta put it on. No, we gotta go. Trying to save face. We gotta go. You are telling me it couldn't be, it shouldn't be, you can't. It couldn't be that all upstairs, no matter where we stand. He touches you, you close your eyes, imagining my hands. You're faking in the morning, up and thinking that he can. Don't think too loud, we might get caught. Our love's not free. Just say the words and let it go. Let's drop the stop and take us home. It's been too long, can't let go. Just say the word and say it seems too much, I've said enough. Just take it off and make it rough. Turn on, I can tell, let's go. Who's up and you say we gotta go home. We gotta take this love, we gotta put it on. No, we gotta go. Trying to save face. I'm awake next to her. Close my eyes, I'm thinking of you. Can't deny, never have to say face. Face, thinking of your face. Thinking of your face. Thinking of your face. We gotta go. We gotta take this love, we gotta put it on. No, we gotta go. Trying to save face. We gotta go home. We gotta take this love, we gotta put it on. No, we gotta go. Trying to save face. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go. I'm awake next to her. Close my eyes, I'm thinking of you. Thank you guys so much. Before I do my last song, I just want to thank John for having me here. Very cool guy. Very cool how he's doing this for all the artists out there. So let me do this little switch. My last song I'm gonna do is called Lovin'. It's actually my first YouTube video, and very happy to have this my first song. You could actually download my stuff on SoundCloud. You can go to iTunes, Reverb Nation, all that good stuff. You could even hook me up and email me on my personal page. Song's called Lovin'. This is actually for my fiance. She works way too hard. She does 10-hour shifts with 5 days straight, and sometimes I just don't know why she does it, but she works hard. This goes out to all the women out there who work hard, who go to school, who do their best to strive in the world, and just a song to just say thank you and take a day off. Always got no time, tossing and turn, 'cause you're working too hard. I don't understand why you gotta do 10-hour shifts for 5 days straight. 'Cause you know I got your back. Just rest up, girl, just take the day off for me and take my hand. Take my hand, girl, you see tonight, baby, with the music
music up and the lights turned off, I'm thinking, hon, wear that dress with those high heels. Baby, take your time, 'cause we got all night to make loving, 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 loving. I know it's been so rough, just take this glass of wine and drink it up. Let's dance the night away. Oh girl, you smell so good, I'm happy you got on. Baby, damn, that's good, so good I could eat you up. Wait and see, girl, take your dress right up for me and take my hand. Take my hand, girl, you'll see tonight, baby. With the music up and the lights turned off, I'm thinking, hon, wear that dress with those high heels. Baby, take your time, 'cause we got all night to make. Girl, I miss you, wish you'd understand that there's so many times I've seen you cry. Baby, take my hand, girl, and I say you got it. You can handle it, working too much, sleeping no luck, working too hard to make that buck. Yeah, Joe was saying that you got it, got it, got it. No worries, 'cause you got it, got it, got it. You need the money, honey, you know I got you, honey. Didn't laugh, girl, but it's kinda funny. No matter, girl, works so hard. Honey, you're a girl in charge, independent girl. I gotta say, girl, look damn good in a dress, girl. Says it's been a while since keep your heels up, I'ma be a while with the music up and the lights low. Let the pennies drop, I'ma go low. You'll see tonight, baby. With the music up and the lights turned off, I'm thinking, hon, wear that dress with those high heels. Baby, take your time, 'cause we got all night to make loving, 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 loving. Loving, 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 loving. Thank you guys so much. JasonDiego.com, hit me up. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, John, for everything.
Berkeley, graduate of Berkeley. Absolutely.
We need to let's do it right now.
Thank you.
What's that?
Yeah. Thank you for the great.
Come on, Turner.
Love your music.
AITP, here we go. World's largest online music festival. Hey, JW, coming back to you. I got a really special guest here. And before I say anything, I want to say special props to everybody in your staff. This is Matt Dyson, one of the engineers here, the audio engineers, a Berkeley graduate, right?
That's right.
This man's got clout, all right?
I think so.
What I want to do is you know, you guys have done so much to help us here. And I've got another gentleman here, too, that's been in the mix today.
Matt,
this is
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What I want to do is I want to give you the mic, all right? Because a lot of times you're on the other side,
That's right.
all right? And just from the bottom of everybody's hearts here, and we deeply, deeply appreciate all that you've done for Artists in the Plus. But what I'd like for you to do is just take a minute and tell us about the history and what's happened here and some of the things that's gone on, and maybe even slip in like one of your most favorite moments ever that you've seen going in here.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Take it. Matt Dyson, everybody.
Let's see everybody. See, this is why I work on that side of the glass, because I never actually hold the mic. Yeah, Village, amazing facility, built in 20s, Masonic Temple, 1968. Fellow Jordy Hormel came in and we're actually standing in the first studio that was built here. This is our Studio A. Amazing room. You know, that expression, if these walls could talk, really kind of holds true for the room we're standing in right now. Everyone from Steely Dan to Dr. Dre.
Oh yeah, you see a whole bunch of records.
Yeah,
you
it's
walk
it's
in,
just
like
I mean
Lady Gaga, Nelly,
you can't even start to begin. The people who've come in the
Stone
walls.
Temple Pilots. It goes on.
Yeah, that's why I love coming in here every day, because the people who've been in here before me for decades now is just some of the top people in the music industry. And it's like a living, breathing museum of amazing music that's still creating. Every day we come in here, every day I come into work, have like no idea what I'm going to walk into, who you're going to be working with, who's going to be in these studios, who's going to be popping in to say hi.
So I gotta interrupt you right there, if you don't mind me asking. What was the biggest shocker you ever had coming into your shift and just like, oh my God, they're here in the studio?
Actually, I'm a big fan. Bob Dylan, the band, and there's a gentleman named Robbie Robertson who actually I was asked to bring just some paperwork up to this Robbie studio. I thought, okay, I don't even know. I've been working here for about a week. I walk up and this legend, Robbie Robertson, has a private studio right above us, and he's in here day in and day out. That absolutely blew my mind because I'm a personal fan of his. Let's see, who else? I mean, we have Elton John comes in with this gentleman, T-Bone Burnett, who I'm a big
Elton
fan
John,
of as well.
That's a huge name.
Yeah,
just to
people.
mention.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't even.
Can't forget the Sir now, right?
That's absolutely.
Not a lot of people have that title. There you
It's
go.
true, yeah. So yeah, it's fun to always set up sessions for him and say, you're testing the mics, you're playing that piano that a couple minutes.
This so-and-so
Elton
perfect.
John is going to be sitting down and playing at, and the legend himself. So it's very cool.
I don't mean to cut you off, but any
No.
funny stories with Elton or anybody in
Nuts.
general that you could think of that was just like made you laugh so hard your eyes cried or you peed your pants a little bit?
Nothing's coming to mind right now. I mean, when you think about it, this is a good place of business. It is a recording studio. Everybody's here to have fun. We're also here to work, and people come in. They work hard. I give these artists a lot of credit who come in, take the time from being on road on tours, and just put in these hours to come in here. And
Anybody's work ethic impress you?
John Mayer just did his last record here. He was down in our Studio D for about 2 months, and he was in pretty much 7 days of the week. Where come in around noon, work till 2 a.m. or sometimes, and just whole time, be down there putting in those hours.
For how many weeks?
He had the studio for about 2 months, I would say.
So 8 weeks.
I mean, he was in working hard on this stuff, writing, recording, and everybody on his staff too, who the engineers and the producers and stuff. They were.
So he brought in his own engineers and recorders.
He had his own engineer, Chad. Yeah, who these guys were top notch, and he had a room full of amazing gear. Every signal path that you could run through is just
That was like
beautiful.
your dream come true, just seeing his gear.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
his setup was beautiful, and it's just also the gear we have around here is it's just amazing stuff that you just can't even replace it. We've got a great tech staff here, keeps it working well, but yeah, it's just like the gear, the microphones you're handling every day are just like legendary in themselves. So
John Mayer, if you're watching, howdy. Thanks for watching Artist the Plus.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's pretty sick, amazing stuff. How long you been working here now again?
Around a year, I'd say. I came out, went to Berkeley in Boston, early 2000s, stuck around New England, and finally made a move out to LA. And it's the first place I really wanted to come to, and was lucky enough to make my way in here. And it's just an amazing facility to be in.
Okay, so you covered your background, and you've covered currently now that you're here, but what aspirations do you have, say, maybe working here? Or is there someone who you want to look forward to working with in the future also?
I mean, let's see. There's a lot of actually amazing bands that are coming in and out of these rooms or have a lot more work to do. Let's say early in their careers right now. Mm-hmm. There's a local band in Los Angeles called A La Las.
A La Las.
Kind of doing a little bit of, I guess we'll say, a surf rock sort of thing. Very vintage throwback sound. Really solid band that would love to, maybe have some fun with them in the studio.
We'll look out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. A great band. Okay. Yeah. We do a band that we've done a lot of work with here in the studio with called Mummy Troll, who are going to be doing some really great things coming up with them. So yeah, future work with them. There's great guys, and be fun to do more with those guys. So.
what goals do you have for yourself professionally, here or elsewhere?
You know, just keep working on the next great project, keep engineering, making good music happen, and then maybe, you know, make a shift and try to just be some part of music has been in a very strange time, and the industry has been in a very strange time for, I'd say, a while now.
And that huge transition, it looks like it's not just a transition, it's actually like a period that's the way how things are going to be from now on.
Right, but you know, it doesn't nothing stays the same forever. We've been in this period of how we're acquiring music. I mean, there's been more music put out, and great music, over the last like 2 decades, I would say, that has reached so many people's ears, but also so many other people's ears that they're not even hearing it. There's just so much being created and such easy access to so much music that people have a hard time actually listening to all of that themselves, because you know, you go sit down at your computer and you just, with Spotify and things like that and YouTube, you have just a world of music, current and past, that you can just listen to. It's not like you're waiting for that next single to hit to find out, you know, what should I be hearing. I mean, sure, radio is still a big player, and people want to get their songs played in the radio once they're on there. Everybody knows those songs, but there's just those ways to funnel and get music out to everybody.
There's so many more different avenues. Before, back in the day, you had simply record sales and you had radio, but now you have YouTube, which is becoming just as important, if not more, for not only just the visual aspect, but also sometimes people are leaking music on YouTube.
Right.
Then you have internet radios, and then you have now streaming radios, which aren't even necessarily internet based, but they could be like from colleges. If you had your choice, I mean, you work on this day in, day out more than probably anyone else here. What would you do, or how would you mold the industry so it would be beneficial for everybody in general? Because everyone says sometimes, oh, this is the ultimate solution, or this is how we should fix things that would benefit everyone. But really, the best people who would know are the people who work in it day in, day out.
Yeah, if I had the answer for what was the absolutely right thing to do, I think...
or a guess.
A guess, yeah. It's, man... yeah, you know, it's... I think we want to keep our interview short here and not go around.
We'll start indie. I think what Artisan Plus does is huge for indie artists. I mean,
that's very cool.
You just play online. You have a little mini group of like 10 people who listen to you, and then the community at Artisan Plus will take your videos from either your performance or a YouTube video that you've recorded for a music video, and they'll play it regularly, and that is huge. Artisan Plus will also have like little mini contests for their artists who are playing regularly, such as like guitars from like Luna guitars, as just one example. Thanks again to our sponsors at Luna. That being said, that's indie side. Anything on mainstream that...
Mainstream, I mean, what we're doing with collaborating between you know, the Village Studios and with you guys coming in here, the more everybody's talking these days, the more, you know, you can talk, but also funnel that discussion into ways that, you know, kind of make smaller channels like radio, like vinyl singles and pressings used to do, you know, where you have these physical things that aren't just, you know, endless worlds of media trying to come together. You know, there needs to be some people who still, we need those decision makers in a sense. I mean, it's great that everybody has a voice in things, but you know, we like to think everybody who comes into the Village are recording professionals and are in here because they know what they're doing, and you know, that stuff should be heard. Yeah.
Jason, nice to meet you, buddy. Matt, thanks again.
Pleasure. Absolutely.
We'll pick your brain a little bit more later on too. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, how you doing? That was some amazing stuff up there.
Thank you.
All right, so you're from Riverside.
Yes.
Okay. How long you been at this?
About a year and a half. Well, headstrong year and a half.
Okay, how long you've been involved with music?
Ever since I was little. I would say probably 8 years old.
8 years old, okay.
8 years old. Singing through high school, through, you know, little boy bands here and there.
All right, I read about that. I heard about that. You've been in a bunch of little boy bands when you were younger, before you go ahead and branched out on your own.
Yeah, well, at that time, you know, boy bands were in. Boy bands got the girls too, so at that time.
Oh, you had the girls that
chasing the girls. So.
Okay, so what is like maybe a semi-popular or known boy band that maybe if someone looked it up online, they may find it?
That for us?
Yeah.
I
Someone
would
that maybe indie or locals around Southern California.
I
would
would
be
say
familiar
people from our
region. Yeah.
I went to Chino Hills, so it was Canyon Hills, and maybe that specific area we had a little boy band called Four of a Kind.
Four of a Kind. Okay.
And we did like this little town show, and we were like the Beatles for the week, man. It's kind of just, and then actually a bunch of other guys were singing our song from another city, and we didn't even know, which was kind of like
really.
It was cool.
The imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery. You said Canyon Hills and Chino Hills. That's by like the 60 and the 71.
Correct.
Did you go to Ayala High School?
Ayala High School.
That's a pretty big high school too. That was like one of the biggest high schools in Southern California.
Yeah, that's
for a
where
long
actually I picked up the guitar my sophomore year, and I realized I should be doing more alternative rock rather than R&B singing.
When did that come around?
About sophomore year. When was that?
So maybe
1998, maybe
15 years. 15 years.
No.
So now, in the past 15 years, you've been accumulating all these life experiences. So you have a lot of emotion whenever you play your music, and it ranges everything from, and you were mentioning when you were doing your set, everything from kids to your fiance.
Correct.
So I really don't have to ask you where does your inspiration come from, unless it's something else besides, you already mentioned, besides a fiance, besides kids. Do you have any more inspirations that you haven't covered?
Just like you said, life experiences. Everyone has, everyone goes through something different, and just from my life experiences, I kind of don't just mess around with life and have fun with it actually, and not think too much. But a lot of people tend to take it for granted, and I don't do that. I don't take life for granted. So yeah, anytime I write music, it's for a purpose. It's for something.
You can tell it comes straight from the heart. I mean, it's just noticeable. It just oozes out of your soul. I don't want to call it like soul rock, but in a way, I can't really think of a better term, because it's just like it's noticeable that you wear your heart on your sleeve or on your shoulder when you play, and it just makes, like when you play a solo set by yourself doing an acoustic, it's very intimate.
Correct.
It looked like I was watching kind of like an MTV Unplugged there for a second. It just looked like amazing. Like it was something that I remember seeing the Nirvana Unplugged a couple years ago. That's exactly what it reminded me of, seeing you play up there, because of that intimacy. All right, so we've covered your past. Let's talk about your present. So what do you have going on right now?
What I have going right now is basically doing a lot of little shows. I got actually a big show on October 5th, the Finland Fest in San Diego. You guys should just come out there. You can find it on jasondiego.com on my Facebook. I have events for that. But I do actually a bunch of small shows where we live in Riverside, and do what I can to get my music out there. In about, I would say, 4 months or so, I'm gonna start recording with a guy named Jedi from San Diego, which he'll be producing my music from there. So I'm really excited about that.
I know we have another sponsor. His name is Val Garay. Val Garay is also, he does music production too. Apparently there's like a little mini competition going on between the artists here at Artists in the Plus, that whoever wins this competition will get production time with Val Garay, who's done a huge amount of known, like very popular artists. So Val Garay, thank you for also helping sponsor us here at Artists in the Plus. Hopefully you may be able to get some recording time with him.
Hopefully.
And then Louder FM, they'll actually be taking your songs. You just submit it up to them, and then basically giving all the fans that have circled up with Artists in the Plus on Google Plus, and who also follow you on YouTube and follow Artists in the Plus on YouTube, will get copies of your songs on Louder FM. So thank you for sponsoring us as well, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
So now I've also heard that you had a tour going on too.
We did. It was called the Air Crush Tour. Just finished up with that. It wasn't too long, but it was fun. We got to do a lot of local shows where we lived, and just had a lot of fun with it. So we just had Dallas Mavis on there, Val Lawson Public on there as well. Also, Joel Ryan's, he sat in one of our shows as well, so he did pretty good.
All
He's
right.
an awesome singer, actually.
Joel Ryan's? Oh, he's playing tomorrow, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So what is your goals now for the future?
To get the EP going, it's actually my second EP, and it's actually going to be all radio quality stuff. I've been actually, half of my music on my EP now is all studio from my house, what I can do, but you can only do so much with the equipment you have. But yeah, my goal is to get a new EP out, and go out there and do more festivals, do more shows, do more music videos, and just have fun with it.
You said music videos. How many do you have out right now?
I have 2. I got Lovin', was out about a year ago, and Save Face, out right now with about 25K views on there. So
Where can we find that at?
on YouTube, jasondiego.com. You could actually find all my stuff on there, all my social networks.
Perfect. If you had a choice of an artist who you could work with in the future, and every artist has someone who tugs at their heart, who would that be for you?
John actually did an interview and asked me that a while back, and he said, because I said John Mayer, and he said like a lot of people say John Mayer.
That's funny. We were just talking about
Yeah, he
it.
said a lot of people say John Mayer. So I mean, there's John Mayer, Jason Mraz. I would
Like
actually
Jason
do.
Mraz.
I would actually do like. I would love to do one with like Taylor Swift, because she like.
All of her songs
all
come
of her
from the heart
songs
too.
from the
Yeah.
heart too. So I would actually see, kind of curious to what we can do.
That would be a really good dichotomy of the two of you.
Oh, girl from Paramore, Haley Williams. I would love to do a duet with her or the band. That'd be cool too.
Haley from Paramore.
Yeah.
I ran into her a few months ago. She's a cool girl. Yeah. Cool girl. Okay, so what do you think now about Artists in the Plus? I mean, you've been involved with it for about a year now, and you put on shows regularly. As an artist to you, how beneficial is Artists in the Plus just from someone who has never been exposed to it, like an artist who's never been exposed to it?
It's great to have the type of support they provide.
Like what specifically?
You could, if you wanted to, they do basically open mic nights. They do any type of shows if you wanted to, John will, put you in there, put you in the spotlight for those, 30 minutes, an hour, show your music videos. It's a community that brings, all the musicians together, and it's just a great thing to have. People pay for a lot of services for, promotions and,
it just comes included for free when you play regularly for Artists in the Plus.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity.
Jason, pleasure. I loved your music.
Thank you.
Look for him on jasondiego.com.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Wow, what do you think, huh?
Jason was amazing. He kind of tripped me out. Like I was catching on to his tunes, and it was it was surprising. Like it was so catchy. Like I started humming along and singing with some of his songs. I've actually heard some of his stuff before, but today blew me away hearing it live.
At Artists in the Plus, you hear so many things that can blow you away,
especially live. That's
as a matter of fact, I got a surprise for you and everybody out there. We want to remember one of our sponsors is Luna Guitars. Ashley Jones is in the house. Ashley, come on over here. Ashley's going to play us a couple songs.
Perfect.
Right? And I think that this girl's absolutely amazing. Her talent is second to none. When I seen her first video, I fell in love with her, and ever since then I just keep following her all the way through. You've seen her today. You'll see her live tomorrow, huh?
Yep,
What time
tomorrow 9:15.
Tomorrow 9:15.
Yep.
And we're good to go here. So this is live. This is all live. So this is good. We're setting you up and talking to you at the same time, because that's how we roll here at Artists in the Plus. Huh?
We're real here. That's why.
If I could get this thing to cooperate with me, which I can't. There we go. What's up here? I hear sound guy. Fix that for me real quick. There you go. There you go.
Great.
All right. AITP, bringing you live from the green room. Miss Ashley Jones.
went up to your house the other night, left the party, cause I'd rather drive to come and see you. And I'm hungover from your kiss. You got a drug on your lips, and I'm still sick. Well, I don't know you now very well, but let's see if this could excel to anything more. Cause I drive the hour and a half just to make you laugh. I like to see you smile. You got me, bad, but it feels so good. You got me, oh, you got me bad. Dun, dun, dun. Got me bad. Dun, dun, dun. So rocks into your house on the back of this paper. I'm kinda thinking that I wanna take you to a nice place. Maybe sit and talk, get to know each other very well. Now, oh, let's go get high. I wanna see you get shaky eyes. You're so damn cute. You got me bad, but it feels so good. You got me, oh, you got me bad. Dun, dun, dun. Got me bad. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 dun, 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 dun. You got me bad, but it feels so good. You got me, oh, you got me bad. Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you.
It's actually one of my newer songs. It's called I Feel So Lost. People say it's better to a love and lost than never to a love at all. Well, I say they got it backwards. Cause my heart can't take no more, I swear. I just wanna fall asleep again. I never thought I'd be the kind of person that I am. I say, how did I turn out this way? Cause my heart can't take no more, I swear. I just wanna fall asleep again. Cause I feel so lost sometimes. I don't even know the way to life. Say I feel so lost sometimes. If you find me, take me home. Say I don't even know the way back into your heart again. Said there ain't no way, no way, no way. I sit back and watch you fall. I sit back and watch you fall. I sit back and watch you fall. I sit back. Said people say it's better to a love and lost than never to a love at all. Well, I say they got it backwards. 'Cause my heart can't take no more, I swear. I just wanna fall asleep again. 'Cause I feel so lost sometimes. I don't even know the way to life. Say I feel so lost sometimes. If you find me, take me home. I don't even know the way back into your heart again. 'Cause I feel so lost sometimes. I don't even know the way to life. Say I feel so lost sometimes. If you find me, take me home. If you find me, take me home. If you like what you hear, go to SCJonesProject.com. I'll do another reggae one. Gotta love the reggae. Your artist fingertips and words healthy your lips, but I'll kiss, no need for words. And with my calloused fingertips and the words that hide behind my lips, but I'll use my hands and I paint you only with me, girl. And I'll only paint you with me, girl. And I paint you only with me, girl. And I'll only paint you with me, girl. So no need for words. I'll use my hands. 'Cause I've never felt this way. I never felt so real. I never felt so real. I never felt so real. With my calloused fingertips and the words that hide behind my lips, I'll trace that circle so slow. Round and around we go. Round and around we go. Round and around we go. And I paint you only with me, girl. And I'll only paint you with me, girl. And I paint you only with me, girl. And I'll only paint you with me, girl. So no need for words. I'll use my hands. 'Cause I've never felt this way. I never felt so real. 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 And I paint you only with me, girl. And I only paint you with me, girl. And I paint you only with me, girl. And I only paint you with me, girl.
Stay right there. Artists in the Plus Online Music Festival. You know, we love you, Ashley.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
You are the greatest. You got anything to say to your fans?
I just want to say, seriously, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, like, I want to just thank everybody who's been there for me and supported me through all this. You know, I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and I'm finally feeling where I'm at where I'm supposed to be. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported me, and thank you to Artists in the Plus for having me and, believing in me and, flying me out here. And it's been such an experience. I've never even been to California before, so this is just amazing to me.
All right. Why don't you take it back up to the Moroccan room for us?
All right, got you.
Tell them where we're going.
Going up to the Moroccan room.
All right,
Check
everybody
it out.
stick around. We're heading there. It's time to jam out.
It
Artists
is.
in the Plus Online Music Festival. Peace out. We'll be back.
Check. Check. What happened? Check. All right. motionless. I can smell the hunger, taste the angry air, caress the restless. This is the heaven. We'll find a place where you're beholden to no one. Accept yourself, so let them come and see us standing naked. Full of passion, flowing inside out, into creation, becoming one with present. Look at connected, unshackled. Let's fuck away morality, mark independent. We'll wanna get connected, we can get electric. Yeah, we'll set our souls free, dancing into rapture. Immerse yourself in this moment. Think about our rebirth before we die. Before we as the sun dies, let's get together. Let's make the burn. Let's push our way through excess and realize it red. I wanna get connected. We can get electric. And we'll set ourselves free, dancing into action. Before we this is rebirth. This is the rebirth. This is our rebirth. This is the rebirth. This is our rebirth. It's a new song. These lovely melodies seem to torment once again. I'm standing here, staring out of my window. I guess I'm still the same. Can I make it on my own, or will you come to me? Or do this of unknown, a liberation of spring as winter relinquish time. There's something inside of you that makes you a part of me, and this isn't something else. When she says, baby, this is you losing me. It's nothing, melody seem to torment me. It's fading, voices scream forever, haunting me. So who the fuck am I and what the fuck have I become? When you look into my eyes, do you still feel something? Or will this time and this space vanish in speculation? Just like matters of the heart, now battles start to be wide. Don't find destruction moves to push this creation through. But this isn't something else. When she says, baby, my love is real and true. Melody seem to torment me. These maiden voices scream forever, haunting. Just gotta get out of my head, just gotta get out of my mind. Just wanna get away from these thoughts that leave me blind. Just wanna get away from you, just gotta get away from me. Just wanna find a place where we're all innocent and free. These lovely memories seem to torment me, and this isn't something else. When she says, baby, this is you losing me. These lovely memories seem to torment me. These maiden voices scream forever, haunting me. Haunting me. Haunting me. It's the first time we ever played that song live. Thank you very much. Love is fast and irreversible. will burn for you. Thank you guys. All right. I think we got like a few more, 3 more maybe? I don't know. 10? 10? 10 minutes. Let's see. All right, we'll hammer through these. Sacrifice, wish I could open up, show you the love inside. Here I am trying to find the makings of my mind. These insecure vibrations that leave my heart so blind. What you wanna know, how you wanna feel, I don't understand, don't know what is real. Take away the pain that fills me up inside. These rivers of my soul, that's where I'd like to run. But it's alright for you to go your way. It's alright, the last one kills the way. I see a real light upon a bleeding stone, the transparency of my self-control. We've got these guilty gifts, I'm too innocent here. So when the final bust out, let the skeptics be away. As we find that it's alright for you to go your way. It's alright. I pushed you away. Trust me when I say. Love one is away. Alright for you to stay. Yeah. See a ray of light upon a bleeding stone, the transparency of my self-control. Of true love, am I incapable? Thoughts and feelings don't translate well to words I fail to control. I could open up, show you my soul. 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 Right! Come on! Hey! Artists go round! Yeah, it's alright for you to go your way. Alright, it's alright. I pushed you away. Trust me when I say, love one kiss away. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you see the line where the water ends, throws itself up into oblivion, as the sky grows soaked in sand, then spits a little compassion. Dusk approaches, the city's carnivorous, moist with sweat, like it wants to eat us and devour everything but the smell. Sings of the glorious fetus tongue deep inside the rest of blood. Everywhere seems to miss a memory. Sometimes memories kill me as I travel the avenues in the streets, shattered alleys of this fucking city. Every day seem to love a little less, seem to love to chew on my calmness, drive me to the end of myself where peaceful drop me. You're like a man without skin, everything that touches seems to hurt him, and he says, baby, I'm just a loser, but I'll be for you if you let me. On the phone, the animals to be free, run around and fuck right out in the street. Maybe then I didn't want to eat it, but I'm trying not to take it personally. Is there no love in this city? Someone have just little pity. You're like a man without skin, everything that touches seems to hurt him, and he says, baby, I'm just a loser, but I'll be for you if you let me. Just like a man without skin, everything he sees seems to touch him, and he says, there's a water watches on my neck, stand alone, I make you try. Deep inside the wraths of blood, we are torn so deep inside the wraths of blood. You're like a man without skin, everything that touches seems to hurt him, and he says, baby, I'm just a loser, but I'll be to you if you let me. Just like a man without skin, everything he sees seems to touch him, and he says, there's a water watches on my neck, stand alone, I make you try. You penetrate me, whoa. You penetrate me, oh. Can you see the line where the water ends, throws itself up into oblivion, as the sky grows soaked in plain sand, then spits a little compassion. Thank you guys. Right on. Thank you. Oh shit! What? When did you guys sneak in? I don't know how much more time. That's our first show in like 2 months right there. You. Let's go down. you do is bleed. If you're sad, then you may come with me. We can be sad together as we picture our way to escape this world of emptiness, so full of pain. Like I should never forget, the only place I feel free is on this fleeting stage where I'll be. I wanna drown myself inside you. Love's desire is a little pure and true. Like when I was a little boy, so alive. Now I'm more than just want to find a way to escape this world of emptiness, so full of pain. So I'll run down to the sea. The only place I feel free is inside of a way where I'll be as I when the beat goes down, when the beat goes down, I will be free, free, we'll be free, we will all be free. So come with me to escape. World of pain. The only place I feel free is on this fleeting stage where I'll be. As I live. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Los Angeles. Thank you guys very much. We're Boy Hits Car. We got CDs. Thank you to Artists in the Plus and the Village. Thank you guys. Fuck yeah. Much love.
I'm free. Let's do that. Let's do Gangland instead of that country song.
Okay.
All right? I've been wanting to play it on this show all weekend long.
Definitely.
All right? All right.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.